It's the Miami Heat facing the Indiana Pacers. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Pass to Turner. Fires from deep. Here's Halliburton. And the layup is good off the glass. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Miami shooting their initial free throws of the game here. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Halliburton, no good.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
We'll now go to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. Allie.
I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me, I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Right side Mathurin. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Pass to Highsmith. Oh, stolen by Turner. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Mathurin with the ball. On the wing, Mathurin. Siakam for three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Rozier looking around. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Highsmith. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. Rozier can't get it to go. Halliburton right side. There's Jackson with the three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Pass to Highsmith. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops the first. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Now here's Butler. And he buries his first look.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Siakam, no good.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
2 minutes.
Outside Butler. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. Pacers leading by 5. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Highsmith. Adebayo sets a screen. Down low. And Adebayo slams it in.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Pass to Siakam. Ball coming. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, It is intimidating.
Now here's Robinson. No points so far. Outside Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Here's Mathurin. Off target at the rim. Heat trail by 5. Pass to Highsmith. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Adebayo in the post. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. On the wing, Mathurin. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Miami. Outside Robinson. It'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that does it for the first quarter. Indiana. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Brian, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Outside Robinson. Back to Hero. Pass to Jovic. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 8. And it's Jackson on the take. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And it's Miami's ball. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
So it's Miami now. The Pacers making their last shot.
But you can run your offense through Love, a great playmaker there in the front court.
Here's the 3. And that's good. Miles Turner for 3. Turner's got 5 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Turner. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Inside. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Halliburton. And then Siakam with the jam.
Plastering D from Halliburton. Leads to a steal and points in transition. I mean, creating offense with his defense, you have to love it.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the Heat making a change here. Heat trail by 15. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Adebayo. Hero right side. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Count it. Give him 8.
And the coaching staff wants Halliburton to take advantage of easy scoring opportunities, including finishing in transition.
It's Hero on the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly, Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that player.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle?
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
And then Turner with the dunk.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Rozier with it. Halliburton picks him up. Pass to Jovic. Back to Rozier. Here's Highsmith. He's covered by Mathurin. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rozier. Adebayo, the open look. And Miami again with the bucket.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
Halliburton left side. Pass to Turner. Three-pointer. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. Heat trail by 18. Now here's Rozier. To the middle. Here's Jovic from the arc. His shot that time not on target. That one is off. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Pacers. They lead by 18. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now here's Butler. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Moses Brown.
Playing with passion. Butler is never scared of a challenge. A wing battles inside.
You think of guys who play greater than their stats. Butler has got to be on that list, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the competitive nature of Jimmy Butler is the stuff of legends. Sure, sometimes it can make it tough in certain locker rooms, but coaches love his passion for winning.
Feels like a guy that's built for the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Pass to Hero. Here's Rozier. Now Adebayo. No good with a layup.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Here's Furphy. Toppin outside. The kick out to Walker. To the paint. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Brown. And that one comes up a bit short. Heat trail by 19. Here's Hero. Uses the glass on the layup.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Pass to Toppin. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Toppin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And Brown has got the ball here for Indiana. Toppin's shot is off.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. McConnell with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Nice shot by Walker. And the Pacers lead by 21.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, "It's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us." Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Back to Brown. Stolen by Hero. Here's Highsmith. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Pacers ball. In for the Heat, number 55. Duncan Robinson.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Brown.
2 minutes.
Here's Furphy. McConnell with it. Yet to see a basket. 6 on the shot clock. There's the three. Rebounded by Butler. Heat trail by 19. And he lays it up and in. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Here's Furphy. Drills it from deep.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Robinson. Out left to the wing. Hero outside. To the inside. Puts it up. Rejected by Brown. He goes up. Here's Walker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
I mean, you just have to deny Walker getting the ball in deep because he's way too strong to get off his spot without fouling.
Walker.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question. Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Hero outside. Outside Robinson. There's a screen by Love. To the paint. Walker with a steal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That's on Jimmy Butler. Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Miami making a switch here.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Here comes Postmates dance team. Amazing. Thanks, everybody.
Here's Rozier. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Indiana continuing to pile it on, up 22 at
26.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Yeah, stretching the floor is no problem for Love. He's got impressive accuracy.
Toppin outside. Launches a three. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 19. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Here's Furphy. Toppin outside. The baseline J. And Indiana misses again.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Love up top. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Moses Brown.
Yeah, good commitment there by Love, insisting on getting his shot in the air while being fouled.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. It's both from the stripe. Indiana leading by 15. Siakam left side. The three is up. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
Robinson in the post. Adebayo. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Yeah, his eyes opened wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
Kicks it out to Jackson. The three-pointer off the mark. Heat trail by 16. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Haliburton outside. Here's Siakam. He takes it in. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Wide open look. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Siakam's got 19 points. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Siakam left side. And then Siakam with the jam.
There's certain nights Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Outside for Rozier. Buries it from 3.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
To the paint. Here's Turner. And Rozier pulls it down. Heat trail by 13. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Adebayo sets a screen. Back to Butler. Inside. Rozier outside. 5 on the clock. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Haliburton outside. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter here. The 3, Mathurin. Down it goes, and a great assist by Haliburton. And the Pacers lead by 16.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pacers.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Pascal Siakam.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Just 5 on the clock. Haliburton outside. Let's go with a 3. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Jackson. From behind the arc. And Hero grabs the board.
Terry Rozier III.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one.